Hello, welcome back to part 2, where I have to find a key. It's done this way. You may have noticed that I'm in exactly the same spot as part 1. It's because be smart and end an episode on the spot when you're feeling like crap. Oh, tinderbox. I need to find a key. That's what I need to do. Archives, possibly? What's this way? Another barred up door. Alright. That's fair enough, I guess. Okay. Come on. Archives. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought, and struck his victim with a rock. You know, it's fair enough. You know, it happens when you're at school. You know, the other kids are like, beat that dude's head in with a rock, it'll be cool, it'll be funny. And like, sure, I'll be a cool kid. So it takes to be a cool kid, guys. Rare books. This is cool. There's a note.
16th of May, 1839.
Daniel's diary.
The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Cool. I hope you heard that then. He was speaking the whole thing. Nothing? Okay. Nothing at all. What the fuck? That sounded like Amnesia. Catalogs. Alright, that's why it was going weird before. Okay. Okay. Another note. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, with my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court, and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. Black Eagle. Black Eel. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Gerich. Fucking, I can't read. What's this say? Study. So say I heard movement then, what the fuck? Alright.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
I like how it took a whole page to put I was trapped. I shall turn my volume up real quick. Not by much though, because it is a pretty loud game. Why can't I grab that book? Huh? Why that one? Why not any of these? Huh? Why is it always these fucking books that I can grab? I want to read something different for a change. What is it? Or just this book? Huh? Huh? You're obsessed. You're fucking obsessed with these books. I've had it with these goddamn books. Oh my god, there's more. You get out. What's a book I can read? Oh, we're getting dark. I like this vase, that's nice. Oh, it was an urn. Oops. Oh, that's alright. Someone's ashes is now all over the floor. Should probably light that, hey. That's better. What's this? Old tomes. Looks old. There's not really anything in there, is there? Oh. Awesome. Just what I needed. Alright. Okay. Local history. It's locked. Door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? Nothing? Okay. Okay. just gonna walk down here. It's not dark. That was not a nice piano. Oh, back here. I've gone through the study. So really, I just need to go along here. Hmm. Oh god. Did you hear that? I got oil. Here we go, we're full. Maps. Oh my god. Fucking hell. I almost shat myself. Oh god. Oh, what now?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Okay.
I reached out, closing it in my hands.
I'm so,
A
like...
faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Impossible
The next thing
geometry.
I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
That's cool. That was actually pretty cool. Floor plans, okay. Why could you not just write floor plans?
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
Alex,
Just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
so Alex, Alexander and Daniel knew about the shadow. What the fuck? I hear music. Oh god. Oh great. Must find a new way out of this area. Oh no shit. Not breakable by hand. So I need something to throw at it then. Yeah?
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Oil. Fucking hell. It's pretty obvious that this goes in there. Sorry, it's not the right way, is it? God damn it. Ah, this upside down. Okay, but I still haven't broken the... Local folklore. This is cool. Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stones surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travellers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep repeating. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have sighted them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Ulstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstedt, and like most those of noble birth, rumours are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with great leaders of this country. Okay. Interesting. So, Brennenburg, Baron Alexander, is immortal? There must be a way in. Fucking books. I can see it's been pushed. Come on. Unless there's a certain... Okay. Is there a lever? Because that would be understandable. Ah. One stops, you must start over. Fucking hell. Come on. There we go. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to hide. I can light that if needed. A key. Well, anyway, with that little shock, I think this is a good stopping point for the second episode. I shall see you in the next part if I don't have a heart attack before the end. And bye for now.